Animal Crossing is considered one of the most child-friendly games in gaming history, but it has its fair share of tragedy in its lore. Let me introduce you to the Able sisters. Most players look at these characters as just clothing store workers, but there's more to them that most don't know about. This is the tragic backstory of the Able sisters. First, let me introduce you to them. There's Sable, Mabel, and Label. They own a store of clothes in the Animal Crossing games and are a key part of the fashion in the games. When the three were younger, their parents passed in a tragic accident, and the three were left to look after themselves and their siblings. Label had an argument with Sable sometime after their parents' passing, and she left the trio, leaving behind Sable and the youngest Mabel for the big city. Mabel was too young to remember what had happened when it did. Label then met Gracie, who gave her a new name, LaBelle, as to help her start her new life as a designer. Sable became good friends with Tom Nook when she was a child. They would often stargaze together and create new designs. Even after Tom had desired to move to the big city to pursue his dreams, they still kept in touch through letters. And Tom had given Sable a pair of bright orange scissors for her birthday at one point. Sable had admitted that she had become so focused with work that she had forgotten it was her own birthday, but through all the sadness with their parents dying, Label leaving for the city, Tom Nook still remembered her birthday when she had forgotten. Sable said that those scissors made her very happy. She had gotten them during a time when Tom could afford very little. He worked at a job that didn't pay well, but he cared so much about Sable that he bought her something when he could have bought something that benefited himself. Tom eventually returned from the town from where he came, but the town had changed. Not only that, but his relationship with Sable had changed as well. They still mentioned each other to the player now and again, but it wasn't the same. Label had started to send letters to Mabel to try and piece the family back together after their fight long ago, around the time of City Folk, which causes Mabel to become quiet and depressed when the player tries to talk to her. When Label gets told this from you, she believes she has done something wrong and wishes to make things right with her sisters. The story in City Folk ends with Mabel wishing that Sable would talk to Label again. Starting in New Leaf, Label had moved to the same shop as her sisters, which suggests that they had become close again, but Label still kept her designer name, LaBelle. In New Leaf, you can hear the same story as City Folk if you talk to Sable each day for 10 days. And that was a tragic story of the Able sisters. The story of death, abandonment, and being reunited with family shows how real these characters' stories get. It adds a sense of, wow, I wasn't expecting that to this game. Stories like these are what makes these characters so unique. It makes them different from any other shop-owning NPC in a video game. They have a story that shows more about them than anyone else can. This story shows how every family, no matter how it may seem, has hardships once in a while, but if you really work on it, you'll make up and be able to be a nice family again. That's all. Thanks for watching and have a great day. Bye.